On February 20th, 2026, primary schools across the country wrapped up their Literacy Week activities in various ways. Searchlight visited some of the schools to see what the students and teachers were up to.
Good day, everyone. My name is Rafilia King Adams. I'm a teacher at the St. Mary's RC School. I'm currently a teacher in grade 1, and I'm also the literacy coordinator for our literacy committee at our school. Literacy Week at St. Mary's RC School is a meaningful celebration of reading, writing, and creativity, centered around our belief that reading is magic, although the theme is read what you write. Throughout the week, students participated in exciting activities such as buddy up and make a postcard. They're going to buddy up and read today. And today we also have children in costumes. On Thursday, we also had our very own Amir Lohman reading 97 seconds of news at the Hot 97 studio. We started with our march on Tuesday, Hats Off to Reading March. These activities encourage teamwork, confidence, and self-expression. As a result, we have seen a clear improvement in students' reading, confidence, fluency, and enthusiasm. Our students are now more eager to read, share their ideas, and take pride in their literacy skills, showing that Literacy Week continues to have a positive, lasting impact at St. Mary's RC School.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vanda Sutherland. I am a teacher at the Kingston Anglican School. Today we will be having the final activity for our Literacy Week. That is our Literacy Games afternoon. We'll be playing games such as word bingo, wordical chairs, which is a twist to the traditional musical chairs. The children will have music as usual. When the music stops, they will sit on a chair. However, a word will be on that chair. They have to turn over that card, that flash card, and if they know the word, they stay in the game. If not, then they will come out of the game. We'll also be having for the kindergarteners a word part, which will have small words and also alphabet letters. If they do not know the letter or know the word, they cannot continue in the game. And we'll also be having traditional games such as hopscotch and morale, because these games I find they're almost non-existent in our community. So we would like to bring some of those games back. Literacy is very important. We need literacy. We need to read and write in all aspects of life. Even if they decided they're going into trade, the students need to be able to read. They need to be able to read measurements. They need to be able to write, to sign their names and sign other different documents. For this week, I could honestly say that the children are excited. Yesterday for our Explore St. Vincent session, a lot of students came forward and they had written pieces about St. Vincent, and they were excited to share those pieces to the rest of the school body. So yes, I do think that they're excited about this week, and hopefully that same energy will continue as we go forward in the rest of the school year, and they will put a little bit more effort into their reading and their writing.
Good afternoon. My name is Tadika Comijong Jones. I'm the principal here at the Kingston Government School. In conjunction with the Ministry of Education, we celebrate Literacy Week around this time. Previously, it was celebrated under the theme Hats Off to Reading. But last year and this year, it was celebrated and is being celebrated under the theme Read What You Write. And that is so important, because in order for you to get material to read, somebody must write it. And so during this week, we have engaged children in writing various materials. Our local theme here at the school is literacy through the arts. So we had the children engage in writing poetry, songs, stories, other forms of writing, okay, mostly focus on the arts. So as you would be hearing, at this time you're hearing singing and poetry and other things that the children would have written during this week. It is very important, okay, to help children to focus on the importance of reading. Here we try to engage the children in reading. We have our library, and we have other activities that the children are engaged in. And so, in order for them to read the material, they have to be able to make that link between the reading and the writing. Hence, the reason for the writing. All right, and I think that the children have embraced it. They were so excited. Some of them created songs, rhymes, poems. There are different types of poems and so on that they were focused on this week. Another activity we had was our murals. If you look at the doors, you would see that there are some questions on the doors, and the children are asked to respond to those questions, and they went around and read what other children and themselves would have written. And so today we're having our culminating activity where the children are showcasing what they would have written during the course of this week. Thank you.